Adi Shankaracharya and Saint Ashtavakra shed light on a profound spiritual truth. All beings, including I, you, and these kings, are eternal souls. Lord Krishna emphasizes that neither we nor the people before us have ever ceased to exist, nor will we cease in the future. This message underlines the dual nature of existence, teaching us to discern between the transient and the eternal. Shankaracharya describes this insight as Nitya Anitya Viveka, the discernment of the eternal Nitya and the non eternal Anitya. He encourages us to focus on what is ever present and unchanging rather than on what is temporary in life. Our bodies, minds, and intellects are subject to constant change and eventual decay. If we identify ourselves solely with these perishable elements, we inevitably become distressed by the concepts of change and death. However, self realized beings who have internalized the essence of this teaching understand that they are not merely body, mind, and intellect. Instead, they recognize themselves as the eternal soul that exists beyond these transient elements. This awareness brings inner peace and detachment from the temporary shifts and challenges of life. When Krishna uses the word I, he is not speaking from the perspective of a changing mortal being. Rather, he refers to the immortal self, the true self. In day to day language, when we say, "This is my car" or "This is my house," we understand that while the car or house belongs to us, it is not us. Similarly, we say, "This is my body" or "This is my mind," recognizing at least conceptually that these are possessions, not the self. The Nitya Anitya Viveka reminds us that the pure I is the soul, the undying essence that remains constant across time, even as the external body, mind, and intellect undergo transformation. Understanding this pure I is the essence of self knowledge or Atmajnana. Saint Ashtavakra illustrates this concept with the story of King Janaka, who dreams that he is a destitute beggar suffering in poverty. When Janaka awakens, he is deeply puzzled and questions his ministers. Am I King Janaka who just dreamt he was a beggar? Or am I a beggar dreaming that he is King Janaka? This inquiry illustrates the dilemma of identifying with our transient changing experiences. Saint Ashtavakra answers by stating, "You are neither King Janaka nor the beggar. You are the pure self, the unchanging self." This story captures the essential teaching that our true identity lies beyond the transient roles and experiences we encounter in the world. Thus, Krishna's message to Arjuna, as explained by Adi Shankaracharya, encourages us to seek that eternal self, the pure I or self, rather than identifying solely with the temporary aspects of existence. The self, which is ageless, deathless, and indestructible, remains unaffected by worldly changes and limitations. To recognize this truth is to achieve inner freedom and realize our immortal essence. This understanding, when deeply grasped, leads to liberation from fear, change, and suffering. In this way, we can live with awareness, unshaken by the inevitabilities of change, aging, and loss, knowing that the self is, was, and always will be eternal.